excited and interested about this fantastic Pepsi meet that we have coming up. But before we delve into that, this past weekend, where we split up our two teams and went to San Diego State, and then the distance crew went to Stanford, and then we ended up staying up at in San Diego to go to Chula Vista and train for a week there, which was fantastic. I thought lots of rave reviews from my athletes and our team members there. And then of course the distance kids went to Stanford and had a good showing there. Of course, probably highlighted by Lily Burden's PR, and then Sam Nadell's PR, and then Katie Rainsberger and Allie Cash pacing some of the 10K there. One of them goes 2 miles, the other one goes 3 miles, and that was kind of scripted and planned for them to do that as they continue to work their way back. Then of course there at San Diego State, lots of wins there, 8 wins I think total, and then lots of PRs by the group there. So good start to the outdoor season for us last year.
Did you get what you wanted out of those 2 weekends in terms of, jump-starting this outdoor season?
Yeah, as you know, the goal here is to get those regional qualifying marks there. And for those in the media or those that don't know, you got to be in the top 48 in the country in the West to advance to regionals, which is for us, luckily, in Sacramento. So it's an easy trip for us. Most of the time, well, the few times that I've been there, it's been everywhere but the West. So for it to actually be truly in the West is a blessing in disguise for us.
What do you want to see out of your team this weekend at the Pepsi?
Same as the last weekend. More qualifying marks there. Those 1500 meter guys got those things knocked out of the way and running 339 and 340. And we're just talking about the race, the 1500 meter here, trying to also get some more of those guys qualified in the 15. Interesting events there. The 3K will be really competitive here as well. So it'll be close team battle on the men's side, and then hopefully, if everything goes well, it'll be a good win on the women's side as well.
You mentioned the importance of getting the regional qualifying marks, but Pepsi's also, you keep team scores.
Absolutely.
How big a factor is that for you in teaching your athletes to compete?
Well, of course, that's the way track and field is going, those regional marks and the head-to-head competition, which is why the regionals was created, to give those schools an opportunity to beat some people on that day. But this is good practice for us for our league meet, and then as well as on throughout the nationals, because it matters green being in front of all the other colors, or yellow being in front of all the other colors, or whatever color it is that we're wearing on that day. It gets us a chance to truly go head-to-head and compete and beat some people. So I always find that intriguing and exciting, and so that's kind of a precursor of what this meet will help us do.
Not a lot of chances perhaps to run in historic Hayward Field the way it looks now. Any nostalgia on your part or on the team's part about this may be one of the last chances?
Well, one of the last chances for sure. We're hoping and urging all the people to come see Hayward at its current state this year, because it'll be one of those final things that is going to happen. And our kids are thrilled and excited because we didn't get the chance to do this last year because of this so-called construction that didn't happen. And so to know that we're kind of getting closer and closer to that coming to an end, and the finality of it being Hayward Field as it looking like this, there's a certain nostalgic piece of it and a certain sentimental piece of it. We have some seniors on our team that it's their last indoor meet, it's their last this, it's their last that. Every time they do something, it's their last this. And so for us and as a team and a program, they're exciting to have been blessed with this facility as it is, and then looking into the future, I think it's something that we'll cherish and relish.